Hello and welcome to Business on Top, Heinous on the Bottom. And before we get into this, let me just say something. Hold on. I look like a damn Incredibles mom. Like, what the hell what in the thick? Before we start this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, listen to my music. And also know that I'm your host, Lilac. But also know that yes, I know that I am missing nails, okay? For some reason, they both fell off on the middle finger, which is appropriate for this video because the type of people I'm talking about can get a big old this. This month is rough, okay? And we're about to talk about it getting rougher. No pause. Do not pause on that. I know y'all have heard about the Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, Megan Thee Stallion. I don't, see, I'm already fucking it up. She's fired. Meg Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj drama. Okay, I wasn't going to talk about it because I've been, first of all, fighting with the Barbs on TikTok for the last 24 hours, with them threatening to dox me, with them calling me a dud, which was honestly really funny. Like I laughed at this. So sorry, dude, you did not hurt my feelings. It just made me giggle. And just overall being crazy. There was a comment, I just blocked them, but they were like, well, make sure that your music never succeeds, sis. And I'm like, stream's already up. That's one reason, because the Barbs, and I'm gonna have a lot to say about them in this video, are too crazy for me. I'm gonna say this right now, that if you are a Nicki Minaj fan that can articulate themselves respectfully, even if you happen to disagree, that's totally fine. I'm not gonna sit through this video and delete the comments of everyone that disagrees with me. You are allowed to have an opinion. But what's crazy is you have to understand that I also get to have an opinion back. If you are one of the crazy Barbs that I've been blocking for the last 24 hours, if you talk about doxing, if you try to harass me, hit below the belt for just having an opinion that is stated respectfully, you're going to get blocked. You're going to get all mad and it's going to be a bad time for everybody. And let me say this too. For anybody that thinks that it's cute to dox, my boyfriend is ex-military. And this is not a threat, YouTube, but we have the means to protect ourselves if it comes to that. And it won't be a fun time for anyone. Stop playing around on the internet. I don't know if you're 13 or just mentally unwell or both, but the Barbs, the bullies, as I like to call them, need to stop playing around on the internet because you're gonna come across the wrong one. And you know what? I don't want people to dox me. Crazy. Isn't that crazy? I don't want people showing up in my house and compromising my peace. But I'm also not gonna be silent, especially when I'm expressing my opinion respectfully and y'all just can't stand that your fave could be wrong. Now, let me back up because I went on a little bit of a tangent there, but I just had to say that. And also, one more quick thing. If this video gets to a point where it's compromising my mental health, I'm taking it down. One of you requested I talk about it, so I'm going to, and it's blowing up like crazy. But if I have to take it down, just know it is not because I don't agree or stand by what I said. It's because I don't have the time, the patience, the resources, the mental capacity to deal with a bunch of either mentally unwell people or children. I don't want to. It's not that serious for me. Okay. So how this all started is Meg Thee Stallion, I'm sorry, released a song called Hiss. And that shit went off. The girl looked good. The body was banging. The bars were barring. Everything was fucking going the hell off. Okay. Love Meg Thee Stallion. She's another Aquarius. So, there's a reason why she does it and I don't. You see that? She goes like, Oh, it's so cool when she does it. It's so bad when I do it. Let it be known that I love both women's music. I wouldn't say I'm like a super fan. Like when they drop new music, I'm not the first to go watch it, but I'll get around to it eventually. That's what it is with both of them. I don't have a preference for one or the other. I grew up on Nicki. I like Nicki. I think she's talented. I think she got some attitude problems and she has some other problems that she needs to deal with. And same for Megan. I think Megan has her own issues as well. And Megan has been around for less time. So like, I'm not super attached to either. But if I was, it would be Nicki because I grew up with her. So just understand this is coming from the most objective place I could possibly try to get it to come from. In Megan's song, she had a bar that said, these hoes can't be mad at, or something like, these hoes ain't be mad at Megan, these hoes mad at Megan's law. If you don't know what Megan's law is, it is a law that applies to people who mistreat other people sexually. It's for sex offenders. That's what it's for. Now, why the hell did Nicki take that one part and think that it was about her? Oh, I'm glad you asked. Because her husband is an SO and her brother is an SO of a child. Nicki obviously heard this bar about people being upset about a law regarding SOs, and she decided to take it personally. Even though Megan did not say her name, the music industry is full of SOs. She could literally be talking about anybody. But as she said on The Breakfast Club, a hurt dog gon' holler. So Nicki was like, oh, she's talking about me, and took it crazy personal. She's been tweeting non-fucking stop. Is it still called tweeting? Or what is it called now? Xing? That sounds sexual. She's been tweeting nonstop for the last 72 hours. That's how much this got under her skin. She was tweeting all kinds of people too, not just subtweeting Megan Thee Stallion, but telling people on TikTok that they're a disease and they're ugly, dropping all these alleged bad things, and just being a fucking bully, like being a mean girl. I'm sorry. We have to understand that you are not a real one if you don't hold people accountable, because holding people accountable means that you care enough to want them to grow. So if you are up your fave's ass so much that everything they do, even when it is objectively terrible, you're just like, yes, oh my God, ate that up. She fucking ate and left no crumbs. Slay queen. Yes, mother. It's not helping them. It's probably not helping their mental health, because now they're in a distorted reality. It probably leads to them making more bad decisions as they go because they think everything they're doing is justified and correct. And it's just nonsensical, okay? I love Ariana Grande. I'm talking she is the reason I started singing and making music. I was never to the point where I was like, I'm gonna fucking dox you, or I'm gonna, but she was my favorite artist. Anytime she dropped something, the second she dropped it, I was there listening to it. I bought all her albums. I've never seen her in concert, unfortunately. So sad because the girl broke. But the effect that she had on me and the trajectory of my life, because I started making music because of her, was huge. And there were a lot of things she did that I was like, I don't love that. And then when the Ethan Slater thing happened, I stopped listening to her, okay? I can't listen to her the same now, because all I hear is someone who is misguided and hurts other people in the process because of it. And I can't get behind that, because she has enough money. All these celebrities have enough money to get some damn therapy and not be so unhinged all the time. For those who are like, oh, you're a fake supporter. No, I can't support people that do objectively terrible things. And I'm not just talking about one time, I'm talking about over and over and over and over. And you shouldn't either. If they're showing that they made a mistake and maybe they went too far, it was a heated moment, they got emotional, but are remorseful and can learn from it, then fine. If Nicki had done that, if she had tweeted for 72 hours and then been like, oh shit, you know what? Actually, I think that I was kind of overdoing it with this one. My bad, but I still don't fuck with Meg, or whatever you have to say. But this is all crazy. Get out of that fan behavior, because it's not cute. You look like you're in a cult, and Nicki Minaj and other celebrities, I know they can't control what the fans do, but they should reprehend this. What? That's not the word. Reprimand this. They should reprimand this when they see it. And I'm sure they do. And I know they do. And I empathize with the celebrities that are like, you guys, stop. I'm not blaming the way that her fans are entirely on her. But I do think that she enjoys that they are the way they are. God, I'm going to be going on so many tangents today. I don't know why. I was not expecting this, Miss Nicki. After she went on that rant, she was just tweeting a bunch of stuff like Megan Thee Stallion's mother is dead and she needs to conjure her back up and apologize, or something along those lines. Basically just the whole 72 hours, the whole 3 days, she's been talking about how, oh, your mama dead. Okay. And then just talking about how Megan Thee Stallion was shot in the foot by Tory Lanez, and saying no, she wasn't, basically. Or she was not shot by Tory, she was shot by a friend, whatever the fuck. So people are like, okay, wow, this is a lot that you're coming with. Speculated that maybe even a little bit manic. Nicki was like, oh, don't worry, I got it. I'm gonna go on live. And so she does, and she drops some bars where she rhymes foot 3 times in a row.
The one that lied on your dead mama. On your dead mama, lied 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 on your dead mama. Your dead mama, lied on 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 your dead, on your dead mama, on your dead mama. She said she lied on her dead mama, on her dead mama, lied on her dead mama, lied on her dead mama. Now she wanna go on Gayle King and lie, lie. You a lie, you nasty little lie. You bitch always lie. You beat, you fuck your friend, bitch. You wild. Bitch, I dare you. I fucking dare you, bitch, to say one more thing about my fucking family, ho. Or y'all got a motherfucking clip coming and y'all don't even fucking know, bitch. Fragment foot, bitch. Get up on your good foot. Bitch, I said get up on your good foot, not your bad foot. Fuck was that? A diss or a piss? Said it was hiss, I said piss. My fans called it piss. Y'all mad because y'all don't have somebody that loves you and stand 10 toes down behind you. So you bringing up 30-year-old teeth from when this man was a 15-year-old child.
People were like, oh, she fucking ate that down. Oh, foot. Oh, foot. Yeah, people were really feeling that. And she was like, oh, don't you worry, I'm going to come out with the diss track. So now she just came out with her diss track called Bigfoot. Can you guess why? Because Meg Thee Stallion is a tall ass goddess. Okay. So she was like, Bigfoot, drop some AI generated covers that are a little wonky if you look at them up close. And everyone was like, Oh, we taking it there. Oh, okay. So we're taking it there. All right, bet. And she dropped the song, and you guys, it is, sorry, Barbs, the worst diss track I think I have ever heard, and up there for one of the worst songs I've ever heard. And that is not because she's not talented. If anything, it's like, girl, we know you could do better than that. This is like beneath you. Like, this is not, no. And if you haven't heard the song, please allow a dramatic rendition of it. Lying on your dead mama, lying on your dead mama, Bigfoot, I call her Bigfoot, she a bad bitch with a big foot, didn't get shot in a big foot. Oh, and then the last part of the song, last 2 minutes is ASMR, so let me reenact that too. Do you wanna know how I got these barbs? Since you wanna be creepy, I'll be creepy, and we'll all play the reindeer games. I was like, ooh, you getting spit in my ear. Stop whispering in it. That's so, what? What? Listen, if Colleen Ballinger can come to an apology video with a ukulele and get flamed, then Miss Minaj deserves to get flamed for whispering ragefully into the mic, ASMR style. It's creative, I'll give it that. She also just regurgitated what she had been tweeting in her songs. Like, it was nothing new or crazy, although she said humping on a minor. She said Megan Thee Stallion is humping on a minor, and I'm like, ma'am, that's maybe not a bar you want to bring up when your husband is the convicted SO and your brother is a convicted SO against a child. When you wrote the letter to lessen his sentence, allegedly, maybe we don't. So we're gonna look up the lyrics. Oh, and here's one other thing too while I pull up the song lyrics. Nicki's been posting that she's been breaking records with the song. Like, I think it was most streamed on Apple and Spotify within 24 hours for the year, which, like, we're in January. That's okay. Also, people are like, see, y'all hate her, but you're sitting up waiting to shut the fuck up, okay? If that's your logic, please shut the fuck up. Because, yeah, the world saw drama and we were interested. And we also thought Nicki was gonna eat that down. And she didn't, okay? Just because you view something doesn't mean that you're obsessed with the person. It just means, shit's really going down. I'm gonna see what the response is gonna be. And someone also posted that her dislikes to likes, it's breaking some more records, and not in a good way. The logic that some of these crazy fans try to cling on to is wild. I also saw someone say, oh, so Taylor Swift's fans, bro, stop. You can care about more than one thing at a time. Yes, other people have crazy fans. Oh, crazy, I know, so shocking. Yes, that's not what we're talking about right now, though. We're not talking about them. We're talking about her. And I have one more question for the Barbs, too. Is this not tiring for y'all? Is it not so tiring to have so much of your energy consumed by this? Because they're telling everyone that has a slightly negative opinion of just the song, not even Nicki Minaj. They're telling them, like, oh, we're gonna dox you. Oh, there's a lot of us. Pretty much the entire damn internet is like, this is a joke, right? So is that not exhausting that you have to feel so angry all day, every day? I'm gonna fucking die. Does that not fuck with your energy? Like, is it not crazy to you that you're literally losing sleep and losing your fucking mind over complete strangers that just simply don't happen to like an artist as much as you do? Do you understand how fucking insane that sounds? That has to be exhausting for you. Take a breath, take a breather. The cool part is, you are allowed to like whoever you want as much as you want. We don't have to. Just like I can like someone as much as I want, and you don't have to. So this is some of the lyrics. How you fuck your mother, man, when she die? How you going, Gail King, and can't cry? Child, bye. I'm just trying to keep it historically accurate, okay? Big foot, but you're still a small fry. How you fuck your mother, man, when she die is crazy. This little blank talk about Megan's Law for a free beat. You could hit Megan Raw, but you let an R wordist hit Raw. If you a ghostwriter, party in Megan Jaw. Ooh, bad bitch, she like 6 foot. I call her Bigfoot. The bitch fell off. I said, get up on your good foot, as in the foot that you didn't get shot in. Pretty but petty. Why you lying about your lipo? That's another thing. She's like, you're lying that you got lipo. I'm like, girl, didn't you lie that you got work done on your booty for a long time? And like, that's another thing. What you do with your body is not our business. Like, you're right in that you shouldn't have to tell us if you don't want to, but if you're promoting it like it's natural, that's a problem. But also, if you don't want to talk about yours, why are you outing someone else for theirs? Like it's okay. It feels like Nicki is turning into a person she would not like and has been vocal about. And another thing, someone just posted this TikTok about Nicki doesn't know she's Nicki Minaj, and Nicki went off on her too and was like, oh, this what you get upset about, Jesus, fix it. I'm like, baby, you've been upset about a bar that is not even explicitly directed at you, and you've been losing your mind on Twitter about it.
Nicki Minaj doesn't know she's Nicki Minaj, and it's pissing me off. Cause girl, you're Nicki Minaj. What the fuck?
For days, some self-awareness needs to enter the chat. I'm about to get up in your ass, bitch, clinch, woo! And then it's just talking about all the people that she's had sex with. Not sure why that's relevant. And then the why the fuck is you humping on a minor, lying on your dead mama, lying on your dead mama. Yeah. And then the outro where she's whispering. She fucked her friend's man and let her friend talk about her ex-friend's baby on the internet and just all this kind of stuff. And then she says, I'm very serious. Oh, the things you've lied about, even pertaining to your mom, you don't want them out, okay? Now, since you think it's funny to speak about people's families, we'll all join in. We'll all play the reindeer games soon as your new nose heals. So I ain't even gonna say nothing else about that. It flopped, okay? And I'm sorry, Barbs, you are lying to yourself if you think that's a good song. And that, again, is not speaking on her talent. She's very talented. So that's another reason why you should be like, no. And that's exactly what I said on TikTok. That's been getting me doxing threats for the last 24 hours. Like, y'all are fucking crazy, for real. It's just been chaos. There was a TikToker who's a small TikToker from what I know who posted this video.
Nicki Minaj is essentially the Dr. Seuss of her time. And what I mean when I say that is she's objectively a disgusting and reprehensible person by pretty much all metrics of basic humanity and common decency. Yet her one singular talent that appears to be an innate ability to rhyme words together in a silly fashion that particularly resonates with children has cemented her with a legacy she really does not deserve as much as many female rappers who came before her. In case you're not already up to date, the self-proclaimed queen of rape has spent the past 24 hours deflecting from the fact that her husband is a convicted sexual predator who is not allowed near public parks or elementary schools by making fun of Megan Thee Stallion for getting shot, as well as referring to her as Bigfoot. It's always amusing to me how Nicki Minaj immediately jumps to making fun of other people's appearances, as if she didn't spend hundreds of thousands of dollars in 2008 getting illegal Craigslist butt injections from some guy in his basement. And not just that, she lied about it for 10 years and only confessed after her ass cheeks were visibly deflating in public and everybody could already tell. And listen, I'm not at all reveling in the fact that she's a terrible person. I was a very big Nicki Minaj fan growing up. Ask anybody who went to middle school with me. I loved her so much I would defend her to anybody who would listen. I saw her doing that, I'm gonna put her in a dungeon, and I was like, finally some real music. However, around 2018, when she started intentionally surrounding herself with sex offenders, I kind of fell off the wagon. She was announcing her associations with them faster than she was dropping new music. And it's always especially humorous to me when I see Nicki Minaj as well as her fans attempt to defend her by saying, you only attack the men she associates with for being sexual predators because you don't have anything on her. I beg to differ, Barbs. Because not only are we talking about a woman who once gave a lap dance to a 13-year-old boy, we're talking about a woman who once made a song with a then 16-year-old Little Twist, in which she says these lyrics. In conclusion, yeah, she's going to hell. Let's hope all that silicone doesn't release too many toxic fumes while she's burning.
and he literally got doxxed. And let's be honest with ourselves, that TikTok ripped Nicki to shreds, okay? It really did, all right? And maybe it was a little bit more blunt than it needed to be, but listen, okay? And that's just been that. She's just been cursing people out online, talking about people's dead family, knowing damn well if they talk about hers, there would be hell to pay. One other part that I just want to mention briefly that could explain this, because I'm going to put some of the comments on the video and stuff, because the comments have not been nice. Like maybe on her page they're nice, but the internet is collectively like, queen, what the hell was that? And you could have kept that in the drafts. And she talking about a part 2 and we didn't even want part 1. And even some of the barbs are starting to become self-aware. That's how bad this fucking song was. One other thing is that it has come out recently that Nicki Minaj has an issue with misusing certain substances and perhaps is not in her most sound mind. That is alleged. I don't know much about that. I've just seen it here and there. But I think that it could explain some things because she seems particularly unwell, even though in my opinion, she's always been kind of a mean girl. But this seems really intense. I really do, at the end of the day, hope she's okay. I respect both the artists and their craft. I don't think either one is a perfect person, but I know she has a son and I hope that he is okay and she is okay. Whatever this is, whatever this era is, baby, stop it. Stop it. Stop. We know you're better than that. If you needed more time, or I don't know, because she did only do it in 3 days, maybe you should have done it in 4 or 5. I'm not sure. But we can't just be running around talking about people's dead mamas and using that as like, oh, you fucking loser. Oh, your mom died. Got it. She was also alluding to the fact that Megan Thee Stallion was lying about getting shot and posting things like, why didn't you cry on Gail Lewis and all this kind of stuff. Anyway, and then, wait, no, one more thing is Nicki was on Twitter, like, telling people this wasn't a diss track. And we all were like, so then what is it? And then denying that it was to Megan Thee Stallion, but then posting a tweet with Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to keep this kind of short. And I hope both ladies understand their power and how much power we could have if we all teamed up and worked together. Because how fucking crazy would it be to have a track with Nicki, Cardi, and Megan? It would go stupid viral. That's the thing that bothers me too. If we could all just join forces instead of being so threatened by each other, it would be beautiful. It would be beautiful. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, listen to my music. Keep it cute, keep it classy, because you will get blocked if you're nasty. I'm so serious about that. I don't play with y'all. I'm not fucking around with y'all. And let me know what you want me to talk about next. So yeah, I love y'all so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.